You ready? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Lolita Frazier, and you're watching Behind the Artist.
Why you frontin' like that? Why you frontin' like that?
Why you frontin' like that? Why you frontin' like that?
Why you frontin' like that? Why you frontin' like that?
Why you frontin' like that?
So this is about attitude, confidence, like really getting out there and being like, I don't care. Like I really don't care what nobody feel about me because I'm so good with myself. Okay? So all them tough times and all that shit y'all had to strut through, and go through to get here, like that's what this is about. And as long as y'all remember that and remind yourselves of that, you won't look down. It's like, what am I looking down for?
Why you frontin' like that?
Why you frontin' like that? Why you frontin' like that?
Why you frontin' like that? Why you frontin' like that?
Why you frontin' like that? Why you frontin' like that?
Why you frontin' like that?
ID, please.
Why you frontin' like that? Why you frontin' like that?
Why you frontin' like that? Why you frontin' like that?
Why you frontin' like that? Why?
So, what's your name? Where are you from? And who are you?
What's my name? My name is Lolita Frazier. I'm many things, but amongst them, I'm a runway trainer, a confidence coach, a reinvention coach, a mother. And you said, what do I do? I use runway walking as a form of empowerment to help people strut through life challenges. I am a fashion professional, do all things fashion related, and most importantly, I'm just a person that inspires. I like to encourage other people, but using the art of runway as my platform.
Okay. So before we get into anything else, tell us exactly what Loco Strut is.
Loco Strut. Okay, so Loco Strut is, a lot of people think that we're an agency, but just to clear that up, we are a model team. We do a lot of things like theatrical runway. We are a unit of positivity. Just so happens that we're models, and so we use modeling as a platform to uplift and encourage other people by delivering messages through runway. So it could be domestic violence or just showing people how to stand tall and just stand firm in your truth. And so that's what we do. We strut, honey.
So what's your backstory? How did you get into modeling?
So my backstory is I'm originally from Virginia. I started off doing hair shows. It wasn't something that I really knew about, but in the area that I lived, that was the thing that was happening. And to make a long story short, I ended up having an opportunity where I traded off some things. My kids wanted to try out for a basketball team, and there was a fashion show going upstairs, and they had missed the audition. And the lady was like, "Well, if you will try out for the show, then maybe I could help get them on, try out for the team." And so that's how it all started. I had just developed a love for the runway, and went on to win a few competitions, but one in particular where one of the judges said, "Your walk is crazy." And so that's where Loco strut came from. Loco means crazy.
Yeah.
In Spanish, my name's Lolita. And but also my first name is Lolita, so my nickname is Lo. And people who know me from Virginia, my name's Nicole, they call me Co.
Okay.
And so it all just went together, Loco Strut. So it's just my way. It's not about reinventing the wheel or doing anything new. It's just my own way, of doing this. So.
Okay, I would have thought like Loco, like low, and then you said people call you Coco. That's what I was thinking.
Well, that's why I said it's very ironic because Loco initially came from a judge saying like your walk is crazy. Well, my first name is Spanish, and so instead of saying my walk is crazy, it's like, okay, I have a Loco strut, not a walk.
Right.
And then hindsight, my name is Lo and Co. And it's like, so that I don't have anything to do with that part. That's pure universe, like bringing that together. So
yeah, that definitely came.
Yes.
So what made you decide to teach? Did you always feel like you would teach? Did you ever run from your purpose?
I run to everything. So it doesn't matter what it is. I don't run from anything. I started training because I've always been like a teacher. I've always been a mentor. I've always been a person that wants to help uplift and encourage other people. And so when I was in a setting where there were models that just needed help, I was a model, but it's like, hey, let me pull you aside and I can show you a couple of things. So maybe you should do your shoulders like this. And people like me. They gravitate towards me. And so I just feel like it's my duty. Like it's my duty to help lead, to help guide other people, especially knowing what it's like to not have guidance. So.
What do you want the biggest lesson people to take from taking your class?
That the biggest lesson would be that we all are going through something. We've all been through something. Some of us may be going through something in this moment. I want people to understand that your walk is the first conversation that you have with the world. And so what we feel, our body language is going to communicate that. And so I want people to understand that they have the power to strut through anything that comes their way. Like you do not have to walk in it, meaning allow your situation to make you bitter or bring you down. You can actually trust the process, roll your shoulders back and lift your chin up and just strut through life on purpose. And so the biggest lesson would be to let people know that they can free themselves. Like you don't have to be hostage to that. Like you can literally strut through it every single day.
So you said roll your shoulders back. So what all goes into having the perfect strut?
Well, so as far as perfect, I don't want to say perfect, but as far as like having a defined, structured strut, to make sure that you're standing tall, make sure that your body language, like even if you're like I'm sitting down, but this is strutting through it. Like my shoulders are going to be back, my chest is out, my chin is up. It's just the ownership. It's showing that I believe in myself. Like I know who I am, and so I always tell the models to roll your shoulders back, your chest out, your chin up, your core tight, your mind right, your left foot forward, and a slight lean back, because that makes it loco. So. Powerful. I want your chin up. You're going to have a reason to look down, okay? Your core is going to be tight. That's what controls your movement. That controls everything. So, when you see people all over the place or can't keep their balance, it's because they're not here. Right, so tighten that up. It doesn't mean get a six-pack overnight. It just means control that. Okay, your left foot is going to be forward. Okay, slightly bent left. So bring yourself just a little bit. Like All right, so your left foot, and now it's going to be a slight lean back. Right? Yes, line. Oh my God, that looks so good. And the reason for that is because if you lean it back, you can't fall forward.
So confidence. Do you think some just have it, or do people have to grow into it?
I think that at one point all of us were confident. And I think that life kind of has taken its toll on many of us where we've forgotten who we are, we've forgotten our powers. And so this class just helps to remind you, like I'm not doing anything, it's no magic here. It's just, being able to put people in an environment where the energy is good, where the story is true, and it's just raw. Like everything that we do is real here. And so I'm not teaching anybody how to be perfect. I'm teaching people what work for me, and for so many other people that I've had the opportunity of training.
What do you love most about local strip?
I love our unity. I love that, Local Strut I've been in South Carolina for about 11 years now. And so I came here Local Strut. So there's been many different groups, many different people that have been involved, but whether we're on or off the runway, we're a family.
Mm-hmm.
We're a family that's connected, and the word model to me is mentoring others, developing eternal love, and that's what we all do for each other. Whether we speak to each other every day or may not even see each other, but it doesn't matter. Like we're like it's a unit of love, a unit of power and strength, and a unit of hurt people who have made the decision to strut through their pain, and so it's our safe place.
Okay. So I see, like on Facebook, like you kind of motivate and you kind of inspire and push a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your biggest inspiration? What gets you up in the morning?
Ooh, God gets me up in the morning, okay? And I think my greatest motivation is life. I just want to live. I want to live to live again. And so I'm very obedient about serving my purpose, and walking, strutting in my path, I'm not focused on what anybody else is doing. So every day when I wake up, I realize that I have a new opportunity to tell my story, a new opportunity to save somebody's life, to help somebody to release something that they've been holding on to. Just a new opportunity, like new possibilities make me excited. So, seeing the sun, hearing the birds, like just the simple things, but knowing I have another day to do it, to make it right,
So where do you want to take Local Strip?
Oh, I'm taking Local Strut to the side, baby. Listen. Listen, y'all, I have a personality, okay? Local Strut is going, and not just Local Strut, I have Strut Talk Runway Therapy. Like, Local Strut is the base. It started everything. But since then, I've done so many things. And between Local Strut and Strut Talk Runway Therapy and whatever else that I have up my sleeve, like, everything's going to be successful because we're doing everything for the right reasons. And so I'm claiming that Strut Talk, Local Strut Runway will be a household name. It's going to be something, it's going to be people's go-to. It's going to be the new form of counseling. It's going to be like the runway therapy, like it just makes you feel really, really good. And so that's just what it is. I'm aiming for greatness, and however God sees to, whatever that looks like to him, I'm just, positioning myself to be prepared for it.
What would you say is the biggest misconception about runway or walking, like just the whole modeling business in general?
I think the biggest misconception would be that some of them are true. I think the biggest one would be that models are stupid, that is just a pretty face. Every model that's on my team is like super talented. I think another misconception is that, people have their own version of what beauty looks like or what a model looks like. And with us, we go against that. We are all about uniqueness and individuality and, that thing that makes you stand out from the rest. So we embrace things like that. Want to show people that models are, they're more than, just people that are walking a runway. Like, they're people who have stories. They're people who have a past, and that they all are walking in something, and, pretty much that's it.
Okay. So what advice would you give to someone who's wanting to start, whether they're young or older?
So the advice that I would give is that now is the time. If you want to do whatever it is that you want to do, just do it. Get with somebody that you feel comfortable with, whether it's me or not. Find somebody who knows what they're doing, on all levels, not just looking good, but somebody that can make you feel good. Do your research on your own so that when you do, meet somebody like me or whoever, you can pick the best fit that's for you. And come into it with not a lot of expectations. Just, you know, just flow with it. You know, if it's somebody that is, you know, you run it, like I said, this can happen on so many levels, but if you're really trying to take this serious and being a part of, you know, like the mainstream modeling industry, I would say to make sure you get with an agency that cares. Find you a trainer like me who's amazing, who will connect with you on so many different levels other than runway, and do it at your own pace, and you go from everything will be fine.
So how can they find you and reach out to you if they do want to book you?
How you can find me is I'm on Instagram as strut_talk, Facebook strut_talk. My website is lolitafrazier.com, and Twitter is Runway Boss. So many different platforms. Just however you can get me, you know, get me. But I look forward to meeting whoever you are, helping you to strut through some amazing things, you know, and just helping to build you to become the best, most powerful you.
And last question, what does your strut say about you?
Did you get me with my own question? What does my strut say about me? My strut says that all the things that try to break me down, they couldn't. My strut says that I'm power, that I'm a force to be reckoned with. My strut says that I know exactly who I am, I know where I've been, and I'm ready for where I'm going. My strut says that I don't take any from anybody, okay? My strut says that I'm ready, you know, that I'm ready, and yeah, my strut says a lot, but those are just a few of the things. My strut says that I'm just an amazing person, and that I've forgiven myself all the things that have happened to me, the things that I've been through. Yeah, that's what my strut says about me.
Well, thank you so much for doing this for me. You know, like I always tell you, you're like a big inspiration to me and myself. Every time I see you like walking and stuff on Facebook, I'm like, oh my God.
Well, I appreciate that because that's what it's about. You know, you never know who's watching, and like I said, even before I knew you, you knew me, and so it's about, you know, not just being a one way on social media. It's about being this person in real life, and that's just who I am. You know, that's just who I am, and so I'm glad that you had the opportunity to experience that as well as me experience you, and now we're watching each other grow together. So I'm honored to do this for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.